Hi guys, my name is Britt. I'm here to tell you about dreadlocks and answer some of your guys' questions as soon as you guys see this. I mean, I'm sure some of you are going to have questions. But first, there are some things I want to cover. My dreads. My dreads are created using the twist and rip method. It's a really simple method, and it's way less damaging than backcombing and wax. Actually, I can show you guys how I did it because I left some hair somewhere. Right here. Awesome, right? Okay. So, all you gotta do is twist a few times. I twist like 5 or 6 times, or whatever feels right, and then you just separate right here, one part, and you rip up. And then you can do it multiple times with the same like rip. Like that's what I did. And my dreads came out pretty nice. You can see right here, I can get closer maybe, that it's starting to knot up. And you just twist 1, 2, 3, 4, and rip, rip, rip. Actually, no, I'm just going to keep doing this the whole time because I need to do this dread anyway. Well, like I said, it's less damaging than backcombing and wax. And, like, onto the subject of wax. Unfortunately, more and more people are turning to wax to make their dreads. This is really wrong. First of all, do not get your advice from Johnny Clean. He doesn't know what in the world he is talking about. All he's there for is to lie to you, to sell his product, and make money off of you. His two main lies are that wax helps dread lock up faster, and that is just not true at all, like, whatsoever. Wax acts like a glue, and, like, you put it in your hair. I got someone coming in my room. Wax acts like a glue and a magnet by just, like, sticking and clumping all your hair together. Your hair really isn't tangling or locking up. All it's doing is just sticking together. Another lie is that wax is a good way to clean up locks. That may be true. You probably can clean your hair with, like get all these frizzies to go away with wax. But a better and less dirty alternative is to use aloe vera. And yeah, those frizzies you have aren't bad. They're really good for you, actually. They help protect your scalp from sunburn, which is really good because I spend a lot of my time at the beach, and a sunburned scalp creates a lot of flakes, and I don't think you want flakes in your dreads because that makes them look unclean and gives dreads a dirty name. So yeah. And also, why would you want to get rid of something with a cute name like Fuzzies anyway? I kind of have to laugh at this guy because you can see how bad his dreads are. They don't even move at all. Like this, I bet he can't do that without his dreads sticking to his face from being so sticky from his wax. And like, I bet he can't just pull one dread and wiggle it like this, like a little worm or like a snake. So I love my dreads. I love that they're natural, well, kind of natural. I have I don't know, about like 30 dreads going on right now. I think this is gonna be like 31. Yeah, they're awesome. I love the way they feel and how they look, and my mom finally got around to expecting them when I pull them up. I don't know what else to go over. Let's see. Washing your dreads. That is a big question. That was one of my biggest questions because I have like a naturally flaky scalp, which is really gross. And you know, don't listen to people when they tell you how often to wash them, how often to not wash them. You can wash them whenever you feel fit. Just know that they're not going to look completely perfect afterwards. Dreads aren't supposed to look perfect in the first place. That's the fun of dreads. You know, your personality does create your dreads. That's one thing on the Dreadhead HQ site that I actually agree with. Your personality has a lot to do with your hair. And mine is going psycho. That's probably because I am psycho. Watch. I think my favorite dread has this like intense loop in it. Right here. This is my favorite dread. It has this little loopy right here. It's gonna get loopier. I love loops. It's something you should never worry about. And I just got really off subject. Washing your dreads. You can get a dread shampoo if you want. Just make sure it's like non-residue. It doesn't have things you can't pronounce in there, and that it's natural. Another thing you can do is get baking soda, tea tree oil, peppermint, and ACV, which is apple cider vinegar. And you know, you can just you know, make a mixture of that. Don't put the vinegar in the baking soda. It did that once. Everything exploded. I obviously didn't learn anything from childhood science fairs. It was really funny. But, yeah, you put the baking soda and tea tree oil and, water. There's, exact measurements. I don't know the exact measurements. I just put whatever looks right. But yeah, there's exact measurements on dreadlockssite.com. I'll put it over in the little bar. I don't know where it is. Not good with YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah, you just scrub in between locks. Like, I'll just get some, I'll pour it on my head, and then I'll just kind of like scrub around them, kind of get a little bit in them, and leave it on for a few minutes, rinse it off with very cold water. I cannot stress that enough. Cold water is really good for your scalp for some reason. I don't know the science behind it, but it's really good. Makes you not have flakies. Like, I've had less of a problem with them since showering with freezing cold water. I don't come out of the shower cold anymore. Another thing is, I say a lot. Don't worry about loose hairs. Loose hairs are kind of awesome. You know what that means? More dreads. Little dreads. Baby dreads. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, if you don't want to go through the trouble of making your own dread shampoo, I recommend, I think it's called Focus 21 Sea Plasma. That stuff's really good. It smells kind of like medicine, but it's residue free. It washes all the pollutants out of your hair if you have any. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Having dreads is pretty cool. Don't worry about, them not having blunted tips. I think those are kind of overrated. They look too, like, neat and uniform. See, I don't blunt my tips. I might blunt some, just because I can, but, you know, they're all wacky and, like, snaky without them, and I love it. And, what else did I want to say? Oh, when you do this, if you want, just leave some natural. Like, I have this hair in the back is natural. I'm letting it, dread itself. Do its own thing. You know, it's really different having dreads. Like, people will look at you. I was in the store a couple days after I got mine, and they needed a wash, and I think it was like literally 2 days after I got mine, and my head was just going insane with itchies, so I was like, whatever, I'm gonna wash them. And I go to the store, and this woman is staring at me, like, like, really intense, like, looking at me, like, what's on her head, like, that girl needs to brush her hair. She was in her shopping cart, and I was going down the frozen food aisle, and she was coming up it, and she was pushing her cart, and she was, like, so busy just, like, staring at me, she veered off and slammed right into the glass door. It was pretty funny. And, I don't know, I just like getting stared at a lot, and I'm really glad I did this. And you know what, don't do this for anybody but yourself. Like, this is definitely a journey. It takes a lot of patience. You go through this, like, poopy look, and then you start noticing that your dreads are locking up, and they're becoming beautiful, and, you know, you just feel good about yourself. Like, I don't know, nobody can tell you anything, because this is what you want. And, I don't know what to say. What else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Well, these are my dreads. They have plenty of, like, fuzzy hair, and they're coming in nicely. They are 2 weeks, and, I don't know, 3 days old, 4 days old, maybe. I started on July 26th. I'm not sure the date today. I'm not good at math, so I'm not even going to try to figure that out. Well, whatever. If you guys have any questions, you can ask them. You can ask them in the comment section. I have a Twitter. You can ask it on my Twitter. It'll be the same. My Twitter name will be the same as my YouTube name. And yeah, you have any questions, any comments? Oh shoot, I forgot I was making this dread. Yeah, kind of have ADD. But look at, you can see it already where it's like looking kind of awesome. Yeah, just hit me up with your questions, with your comments. Don't listen to Johnny Queen. Don't use wax. Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's not too late to clean your dreads with wax and start over again. I know it'll be a pain in the ass, like getting it out and, you know, starting anew, but it is well worth it. Oh, flaky. You know, if you've already used wax or a crochet hook or a dread tool, you can stop and your dreads will be fine. Wax and crochet needles, I can't talk, and dread tools, they break your hair. They rip your hair out of the follicle, doing permanent damage. So that's why you see some people with that use dreadlocks with bald spots. It's really odd and kind of makes me laugh. It shouldn't because it's really bad, but it makes me laugh because, you know, they didn't know what they were doing, so I feel bad. But yeah, there's always room to fix it. Like I said, dreadlockssite.com shows you how to take it out with boiling water you can dip your dreads in, which I would think that'd be the most effective way because it melts the dread wax out of your hair. I don't remember what else to do it because I didn't use wax. I went natural, like I'm doing right now, no wax, and I already got an awesome little dready forming right here. This can be my newest baby. See, look at there's a loop forming in there. He's pretty cool, and I love him already, so I'm gonna leave him there. Someone just honked their horn out my window, and it scared me. Okay, I'm gonna go because I don't know how long this video is lasting, and I feel like I've just been talking to myself and yammering on and on about nothing. So yeah, questions, comments, leave them. I'll answer you guys. A new video. Yeah, alright, I need to go. Bye.